to this hypnosis file. In this hypnosis file, I, your femboy crush, gives you a bit of fashion advice. And by gives, it's more brainwashes and hypnotizes you to dress up just like me. You have been so interested in my body, well, I figured that you'd probably enjoy being a little bit in my shoes. Something getting in my skirt. Well, now the skirt's gonna be on you. That's what you wanted, right? So please, if that sounds interesting, continue listening. Don't worry about your body type or how you might perceive if the clothes are gonna look good on you. I know they will. I mean, they look so nice on me, don't they? And I'll have a few more tips for you as we go on. But for now, how about we just take a deep breath for me, okay? And just hold it. 1, 2, 3, and out. And in. 1, 2, 3, and out. And repeat. You know, it hasn't been a secret how flustered you seem to get around me. How when I post those photos, you're always so quick to react. And I can tell that I already have you wrapped around my little finger. And you're just so eager to focus on my voice, to be able to just listen to whatever I have to say. And at this rate, you do just about anything, right? Well, anything that's safe, and being dressed up in some skirts, thigh highs, and maybe even a dress is plenty safe, I can assure you. Maybe we'll show off that tummy a little bit. Get you something really flowy to show off that hips. Or perhaps we'll put you in something a bit more feminine. And if you don't have all the clothes quite ready yet, then for this time around, we'll simply imagine yourself in them. What would you look like? What would you want to wear, considering these clothing, and then having the confidence to potentially put them on more often? If you lack that confidence, by the time this file's up, you will have it. And if you do have the clothes, well, at least for during and a little while after this file, you will put them on and wear them at least inside your own home or room if you prefer. Because look at me. I have the confidence to be able to go outside in those cute dresses, those skirts. Those combination of skirts and shorts are my favorite. To be able to just wear the thigh highs out in public, and, well, that's how you got tangled up in this whole mess, isn't it? What allured you to see me? To be a little bit more intrigued? And most importantly for me, I feel hot. And it's just so nice to be able to be a bit of eye candy for someone else. Wouldn't you agree? So now, how about we bring you a little bit deeper under my influence, to bring you a little bit lower into trance, to help my words feel even more suggestible. Because that's what you want to do, don't you? You want to look just like me. Even if you don't identify as a boy, you certainly would like to figure out how you could look being just a bit more feminine, don't you? 5. What was once a fantasy, an idea, a desire, manifesting itself, pushing you to take your next steps. 4. Those next steps starting by listening to this file, considering what clothes you would like to wear. 3. Wishing to wear them, to put them on, and imagining how cute you'll look, all dressed up. 2. Enticed by these actions and ready to finally wear them. 1. Developing the confidence to be able to express yourself in this new, or perhaps now routine way, as we reach 0 and allow yourself to deep drop, deep drop, deep drop into safe, wonderful, blissful trance. Deep drop, deep drop, deep drop, as you fall for me and my words to a point where wanting to follow, to allow me to be your guide, is a deep craving. You could always comfortably stop this file if you feel it is too much, but for now, this is something that you desire as you deep drop, deep drop, deep drop, ready for your next steps. Good. As I mentioned before, there's a few different outfit options that we can put upon that pretty body. Thigh highs are my personal favorite, as they are relatively cheap and inexpensive. I would recommend looking at AliExpress, personally, or Etsy, if you prefer, but that can be at a higher cost. Being able to put on thigh highs, striped, pastel, is nice and cheap, especially in the fall. You can pass them off almost as witches' apparel, and if you're not wearing shorts, well, they're just high socks, and that can be nice on its own. Knee socks, thigh highs, both of those can look very cute. I know I like them on me. As I mentioned earlier, looking into a skirt can also be nice. You would love to wear a skirt, wouldn't you? To be able to have it spin, to feel that flowiness around. That is a little bit more explicit, but if you're still building up the confidence and just wearing it around the room, perhaps taking some photos, well, that can still look very nice. As for shirts, crop tops, things of that nature, you're going to want something with a lot of frills. Something that is flowy, not necessarily attached to your skin. Because, well, our hips on femboys are a little bit thicker, wider. And so, by having something that leaves the body, it more stylistically accompanies our body types while still looking rather cute, I suppose. And I know that you look very cute. As for makeup, this won't be a full makeup tutorial, but perhaps consider putting on some mascara to really make those eyelashes shine. And a little bit of blush on your cheeks couldn't hurt. That's what I typically do for me. And just know that you can put on these things and still have whatever gender expression that you feel valid with. I do identify myself as a femboy, but not fully a woman, for example. And that's okay. If you are looking to take those next steps, well, that is also fine, and I find that my advice will still be helpful. So, regardless of where you are on that expression, you're still perfectly valid with wanting to look a little bit more like me. And it'll be so nice. Just imagine it. Being able to be dressed nice and feminine, knowing that there are so many others that desire that same thing. I mean, not only just looking at the view count of this file, but of all the content that is meant to help with this. It's a wonderful little community, I find. And I got a little bit of help too when I started out. I'll recommend their videos at the end of this file. So, here we are, nice and dressed up, or imagining the bits that we will dress up in. How cute it looks or will look, and how that craving feels for you. If it doesn't feel right, that's also okay. It's okay to experiment. But if you really enjoy it, well, feel that confidence pour inside of you to dress up like this a bit more, to incorporate these aspects into your outfits, to really enjoy being able to be dressed up nice and feminine like me. I am going to be bringing you up from trance soon. All that will mean for you is that you won't be under my influence to the same level, but I do encourage you to look at yourself in a mirror, perhaps take a selfie, and just contemplate being dressed like this a little bit more often, okay? 1, deep, happy, and looking so cute. 2, a deep breath in, feeling rejuvenated and empowered. 3, the cogs of your mind turning once more, feeling super cute. 4, awareness returning. And 5, awaken. And welcome back from trance. I hope that you enjoyed this file and that it's something that you're able to help learn a bit more about yourself, about how you can dress, about the options. And there are so many more options. Dolphin shorts, very cute, very fitting, and a bit more androgynous, for example. A special shout outs to the YouTube channel that I'll link in the description below, Chris the Femboy, who helped me with learning a lot of these fashion tips. And as always, if you liked this file, then please do consider giving it a like and checking out my other content. If you've been enjoying a lot of it, well, consider subscribing. And this file comes from one of my generous donors. So if you're looking to support me a little bit further, well, you can consider looking at the Patreon linked in the description below. Adults only, please, for that. I hope you have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.